Yeah.
As we wait for him to join, I'll tell you who the draft is brought to you by. It's brought to you by Hydrant. DrinkHydrant.com/Jomboy. Jake, you've been drinking a ton of Hydrant lately.
I have been, man. It's, yeah. Prizeman came in here today, and he's like, so what is that stuff? And I was like, well, it hydrates you, and it's got a little bit of caffeine in there.
Can you put some in my dugout mug drink?
Sure.
Okay. Don't give me lemon. That'd be messed up. We all know that we should drink more water, but by the time you feel thirsty, it's too late. You're already dehydrated and you can't focus. That's where Hydrant comes in. Hydrant is a refreshing drink mix powder made with 4 key electrolytes: sodium, potassium, magnesium, and zinc. It's made with real fruit juice powder and no artificial sweeteners or synthetic colors. No nonsense, all science. I'm Jesse Cofield. They also have Hydrant Sleep. That's a new bedtime mix carefully formulated to promote restful sleep and hydration. I got a good night's sleep last night.
Huge.
Yeah. Hydrant Sleep includes melatonin, magnesium, L-theanine, GABA, and chamomile to promote restful, high-quality sleep. It's backed by 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you don't love it, send it back for a full refund. You really need to try it for yourself and see what we're talking about here. It tastes incredible and it works. So go to drinkhydrant.com/Jomboy, DrinkHydrant.com/JOMBOY, and enter code Jomboy for 20% off your first order. Hydrant. There it is. Should we say what the draft is?
I think we can.
I tweeted it out already.
Yeah.
It's fast things.
Fast things.
And we've broken it down to 4 categories. You need to draft one from each category: human, animal, machine, and miscellaneous. Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah, baby. Nice.
All right. Now, I already let everyone know what we're drafting and the categories. Thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely.
If anyone is unsure why, Tilo, can we call it? What do you prefer to be referred to casually?
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. Tilo's fine.
Tilo set the record. Was it 27 straight stolen bases without being thrown out?
It got up to 29, yes.
Got up to 29. 30 for 31 right now?
As of now, yes.
So who got you? Did you send him like a...
No, 30 of 32. I got thrown out again like 2 or 3 nights ago. Yeah, so I got to get back on track.
So should
I'll
we
be all right, though.
Should we bring in someone else for the speed draft then?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No, I got you guys.
All right, so we all wrote down a random number.
Yeah.
You're just going to vocalize yours, 1 through 100. That's how we choose.
Draft order.
Yeah.
We
This is how we're choosing the order. You're not allowed to pick number 42.
Yeah, 42 is illegal.
It's retired for us.
So if you just say a number 1 through 100, and then we'll reveal ours, then I'll choose a random one.
I'll go 16.
16. I wrote down 64.
I went 74.
I have 28.
Okay. Someone remembers. So whoever's closest gets to choose where they draft
Random
first.
number generation.
61.
Wow.
Ooh.
Roger Maris.
This almost sucks because I had a hard time deciding what I would choose if I won. If I want to be first overall or I want to be the wraparound.
Okay.
Oh, it's a serpentine draft. Okay.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna take the 4th pick. I'm gonna take the wraparound. I want 2 of the first 5 picks.
So what'd you take?
So you took the 4th pick.
Yeah.
You took the wrapper.
So I'm gonna get pick 4 and 5.
Okay. Am I up next?
I believe you would be next.
74. You know what? I've got 2 number 1s on my board, so I'm gonna take the number 2 pick in the draft.
Okay, Jake's 2, and then who's next, BBD?
I believe it would be me.
Wow, sorry, Tilo.
And
bad number choice.
That's all right.
I will take the number 1 pick.
Okay, so BBD's got number 1.
Hold on. What's the miscellaneous category? Anything?
Anything.
Anything.
Okay.
BBD has 1, Jake has 2. Tilo's got 3, and I have 4. All right, BBD, start us off. There's 4 categories to choose from. What category are you going to knock off first? What is going 1 overall in the fast things draft?
I'm taking cheetahs.
Okay. And that covers your animal?
Yes.
Okay.
When we're talking about animals, we're talking about fast things in general. I think most people cheetahs comes to mind pretty early. When there's an animal category, it's the clear number 1 animal connected to speed.
Everyone's going to need a couple chalk picks in the speed things draft because there's some things that
You're
are
gonna have a
undeniably
category.
fast in their category. Okay, Cheetah off the board. BBD's done with Animal.
That's a
Jake.
good pick. That was a good pick, BBD.
Yeah, it was going to get taken.
It's a clear first-round pick.
Was it on your board, Tilo? Cheetah?
Yeah, it was the number one animal, obvious choice on mine.
Okay.
I got a whole draft list in front of me.
Yeah.
Good.
yeah.
I love it.
Better. Because this one was definitely on your board. I think I'm gonna get my Mish out of the way.
Right away.
Yeah. I'm just going speed of light. I think it's something you hear about as a kid and it doesn't really make sense to you. You're like, no, like light doesn't have speed. It just turns on. And then you realize it and you hear all about it. And it's like, oh, if the sun died tomorrow, like it would be 8 minutes to get to Earth. And you're like, that still doesn't even make sense to me. So
I don't know what you just said, but light. You're using light as your miscellaneous?
yes.
Okay. Interesting. It's on my board.
Okay.
I had a sneaky way of...
Am I up? Am I up
Yeah.
third?
I think Jimmy's thinking about trash talking my pick, but he's being hesitant.
No. I think miscellaneous is the most fun category.
Right.
So I put light in machine on my board and was just going to take flashlight. And then...
Interesting.
And I would like to reiterate, I
Interesting.
didn't know about
Yes.
the category rules.
Because I think miscellaneous is so fun that light wasn't as fun as you can get in miscellaneous.
Well, light is love, is what I say. Tim, your first pick.
Yep.
The board's basically
go-
been cleared, but
I'm going animal. I'm
Okay.
going racehorse, but I'm going Justify, the last Triple Crown winner, because he knows how to win.
I like
The
that.
winner.
A,
Okay.
a winning
He's a winner.
animal.
That's speed. That's
Just,
speed right there. the winner.
justifies its name?
Justified.
Yeah,
Justified.
Justify.
Okay. That's speed. And a winner. That's... Wow.
Speed
Okay.
and a
So
winner.
I
That's a
have...
good first pick.
It's a great pick.
It's good.
Shit.
Does that take racehorses off the board? Because Jimmy's one of the bigger racehorse fans you'll ever come across.
I mean, if you got a horse that you think can beat him, but he
Yeah,
hasn't lost.
it's fine with me.
Okay.
Unless... I think if you want to take another horse, you can.
It would have been hilarious
Yeah.
if we all took all-time racehorses.
Yeah.
Secretary.
Let's run 'em.
We would have
Rear
run a
Admiral.
simulation.
So,
It's got to
all
be a
right.
simulator.
Okay,
out
so
there
Jim
we
is
could do.
back to back here.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to take... fuck. I was hoping that you guys would take chalk for the person, and I could get my fun pick at the end. But I didn't think my fun pick would help me win the board, but I really wanted it.
Okay. Took the wraparound for a reason, and now we're breathing
You
heavy.
guys shocked me with two animals and a miscellaneous.
Breathing heavy.
Yeah, because I wanted you to take these for me, but if they're Usain Bolt,
Okay.
fastest human alive, I will
Okay.
take him.
It's a good pick.
In my person, I had a funny pick there that I wanted to take, but I didn't get it.
Okay.
And then I'll get rid of animal right away, and I'm gonna go lion. They're like top 5 for running, and they're like top 1 for sex.
Oh.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Like
you ever,
speed sex?
Yes.
Like, oh, okay.
like start to finish sex. You ever seen a lion do it? It's
I have not.
well, I'll bring up a video if you want.
Thank
but
you.
they're fast in a lot of ways. So I'm gonna go Usain Bolt and then lions.
Usain Bolt and Lions.
I didn't know lions were
Speed plus
fast
sex.
at running. I was just gonna do just for the sex part, but they are fast at running. They're
Yeah.
like when you type up fast animals,
They're among the
land
they're
animals,
among the faster land
Yeah. So
animals.
it's a kind of a double.
Okay. Cool beans, man.
Back to you, Tilo.
So I'm back. I'm gonna take myself then. I mean,
Okay.
Yep.
if I gotta take somebody, I'm gonna bet on myself. I mean, that's an easy pick right there. For
I thought about snaking you from you,
Yeah.
but I thought
no,
it
you
might
can't.
be.
You can't do that to me.
Yeah.
you can't do that to me.
It would have been maybe
All right,
the
so-
one of
so
the
I'm taking
ruder.
So none of you had me
Yeah.
on your board?
I
Okay.
did. I was there.
Okay.
Hey,
I haven't taken
you
my
can pick
person.
yourself.
I got the legs loose this morning on the b-ball court. Still got it. What's Tim, you're fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's do guys challenge you to races? Like everyone in the show is so competitive. Like do dudes see you and they're like, let's do this. Let's find out.
I haven't been challenged to a race in a while. I know in high school and middle school, I had a kid. His name's Manny Brooks. He's the only guy that's beaten me in the last time I've raced. So I'm trying to set that race back up this offseason. I got to get my title back.
Well, that
Back
brings me to
back
my
in my
pick,
hometown.
Manny Brooks.
You're taking Manny Brooks.
I can't believe you brought him up.
Yeah.
You'd beat the Freeze if you went to Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the.
You should give him the head start.
Ooh,
Ooh, that'd be good.
that might be tough between innings, just doing a full outfield sprint.
Freeze would be
And then-
like, come on, man.
And then
Like,
running out to center field and playing
Yeah.
the rest of the game.
That's tough. Okay, I thought Tim Locastro could go in this draft.
do you think you could beat Usain Bolt around the bases if you didn't give him
Ooh.
practice?
Ooh.
Like the art
I
of
like
base
that.
running,
Yeah.
he'd probably suck at
Yes,
that, right?
yes. I think I could beat him around the bases. Hit those edges. What do you think the odds of that would be?
I'm
Think I'd be
pretty.
the favorite.
I think you'd be my favorite if I was making the odds. If he had no practice, like he never,
No training.
yeah, never knew the.
He might blow out around the bases. He's not used to that turning 4 or 3 times.
I could see. I think you'd get him to second base, and then I feel like his light bulb might go off, and then it would be like, oh my god, I haven't seen that on a baseball field.
Well, it depends if we're each running separately for time or if it's 1-on-1. You know what I mean? Running the same time.
Ooh, God, that used to be the most fun
So
when you'd run the opposite
that changes
direction.
everything.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember when I raced Ham backwards and he ran forwards
Yeah.
around the bases?
I mean, any kid nicknamed on a baseball team Ham,
Yeah.
he's gonna get raced
Not the
backwards.
fastest guy.
No,
Yeah,
he wasn't a
he
speedster.
beat me. He beat me, but we were coming home and I was running backwards and he was running forwards.
He started hitting at the end of the year. Okay.
It's freshman baseball.
So all three of you have taken your animal, so I'm gonna wait
yeah,
on
Yep.
my animal.
Smart.
That's called strategy.
If you take your people, then you allow BBD the
Right.
comfort of waiting on his person.
I've got some
Tell him
people
that.
options I really like, so I'm feeling good there. So I will take the first machine, and I'm gonna go space shuttle. Like they go, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough because we watch them on TV and it looks like it's going slow through the air, but those bad boys cook.
So you're not taking a specific space shuttle. You're taking all of them.
Space shuttles.
I mean, I could pick one, but
Name your favorite.
I'd like to lock up space shuttle. I actually had a link up from before. The Apollos, right? They're all pretty good.
Which one? Some of them.
Some of
bad
them not
times.
so good.
Yeah.
And then there's a really weird article about a manhole, but I won't talk about that. But I'm taking all of the space shuttles.
All the space shuttles.
Yeah, the
Okay.
fastest one, actually.
You
So,
take whatever one's the best.
yes.
All right.
Big Baby David, you get the wraparound.
Well, I also feel comfortable waiting on my people. I mean, I guess I just got to wait you out. No, you're not going to take both of the people I've got
You don't
ready
know
to go. So I will take my machine. And I'm going to take jet skis. Not for their speed necessarily, but their
Whoa.
fast thing.
Whoa.
And they are
Skis.
fun.
Whoa, that's early.
Jet skis. Why'd you take that
That's
second
early.
overall?
Jet skis. They are fun.
They are fun.
That's wild pick, BBD.
I am comfortable with it. And I will also be taking another fun pick. In my experience, this is very quick. In Jake's experience, it's very quick. I'm taking sex as my miscellaneous.
You're going sex.
Yes.
Okay.
It's been an odd
In my
amount of line
experience,
sex.
very quick.
Quicker. Okay. I was gonna take losing your virginity as
Yeah.
that was one of my miscs.
Oh,
I
that
liked.
wasn't very quick.
When you mentioned. Whoa.
Like you mean how long it took to
Oh,
happen?
to get
Yeah,
there.
Okay. All right. All right.
does
Jet ski in the
feel
second
fun.
round is a shocker to
Jet
me.
ski.
Yeah, well,
DVD.
I wanted to pay.
That's a reach. It's
Yeah.
a reach.
Yeah, but I got sex in the third round.
Jet
Yeah.
ski.
You're right. And that's value.
No, because sometimes in the draft you take one guy early, you can pay him below slot and get the next guy.
Yep.
I can overpay
Exactly.
sex to get him. On
Jet
on my
ski in
list.
its category might be the slowest water vehicle besides like a road.
And it's fun.
But
It's not a fun
we're not
draft.
drafting fun fast things. We're
I'm
just
not.
drafting
It is.
fast
It is
things.
a thing that is fast.
I think
and I'm picking it because
I think
it
you
is
drafted
fun.
the slowest thing, the slowest machine on water.
Sure. Got to draft for yourself.
Okay.
I would have more fun on a jet ski than pretty much any other machine.
if we were
If
drafting
this was
fun
a fun
things,
draft,
that'd be a
that's
great
fine.
counter.
But
It's a fast
I'm
thing.
drafting
I would
things
have
that
fun.
are fast.
Yeah, Jake, you're up.
Okay. So I am down to human and animal. I don't know how to say it, which is often a problem here. Is it the peregrine falcon? It's
Just
a falcon.
just take falcon.
Well, take Falcons.
I know
and
it's the fastest. It's the
It's
fastest.
the fastest.
It's the one
Yeah.
that's the fastest.
Everyone saw that when we were Googling what was
Yes,
the best
yeah.
animal,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the number one everywhere.
And
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say this. I'll even attack my pick a little bit. Like, it only gets that top speed
When
in the
it's
dive.
diving, yeah.
So that's not pure speed. Like, if we dropped an
It's
elephant out of
gravity
an
assisted.
airplane, you know, you don't say an elephant's path. But
Do you think
it
elephant?
goes fast.
How many elephants do you think have been in airplanes?
Speed is speed.
Speed is speed.
Yeah.
How many elephants have been in airplanes?
Got to be a good amount of elephants that have been in airplanes, right?
Yeah.
Or is
The
it possible?
wars?
I'm interested.
How many elephants?
Have been in airplanes.
Have been
Has an
in
elephant ever
airplanes.
parachuted? It seems like something fucked up they do in the 1940s.
18.
Like it seems like Barnum and Bailey one time parachuted an elephant into his circus.
Yeah, when
It
you
was the main attraction.
when you Google elephants
I'd
on
buy
planes,
a ticket. I'd buy a ticket if
Yeah.
an elephant was parachuting in.
Okay.
I'm googling elephant parachute. A lot of fake elephants.
Yeah, not a ton of great pictures here. Timmy.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Machine.
You have
Fighter
machine
jet.
and miscellaneous.
Fighter jet. Easy pick.
Okay.
Fighter
Can't
jet.
believe it made. Can't believe it made it to round 3.
It's on the board. And yeah, I don't. Should we race a fighter jet and a jet ski?
Well, same thing in
Yeah.
my book.
Is there? How do we know who wins the draft? Are we
Oh,
getting draft
yeah.
grades?
Well, sometimes we put out a poll. Other times we just let the
Just
comments.
figure out who got the most nice comments.
Yeah, we should
Okay,
be
that's
making graphics and anonymous polls,
Yeah.
but we haven't mastered that yet.
Okay. One day we'll get that right.
One day.
One day.
Do I finish my draft now here?
Yeah.
Yes, these are your final 2 picks.
All right. So, final 2 picks. Doesn't really matter what order I take them in. Those aren't my notes. Here are my notes. I need a machine and a miscellaneous. For my miscellaneous, I will be taking youth.
Ooh. Okay. Kind of
That's
heavy.
great.
Kind
That's
of
a great
heavy.
one.
I was
That's
trying
a
to think
great
of something
one.
in that vein.
Kind of heavy.
You know, that's just happens quick.
Goes.
Bam. Now you're 32 and you're drafting stuff in an office. You're not
Yeah.
young anymore. Throw a wiffle ball the other day, my arm fell off.
Yeah.
So I would take youth, and then with my machine, I will be taking laser beams.
Is that a
That's a
machine?
great pick.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Are you
click it.
taking the beams?
laser beam. Yeah.
I don't know if the beam is a machine.
What is it? Nature made them.
Well, the laser. I don't know.
How
Look, I'm not the most well versed in this category, but I think
laser beams
the
aren't
beam-
man-made. I don't. You're gonna need to give me more on how it's not a machine first.
Like a
I don't get how the beam itself. I don't think is the machine.
the red laser, right?
Like, I don't think that's a machine. The laser. Like, the
Light.
machine sits still. The machine doesn't go anywhere. The machine is slow.
what creates the laser beam?
The machine. But the laser beam is not a machine. The laser beam is produced by the machine. You see what I'm saying?
No, but what? So what is he?
So like,
what should he be
your
picking?
empty fighter jet isn't a machine. Just the engine is the machine.
Well, the machine
Otherwise,
goes.
it's just particles of plastic.
Okay. The chat's not going to be happy with that one. I'm just preparing you.
I have no idea. Well, I'll do a quick glance at the chat.
I mean, people are saying it's a light. I mean, I was
Are
just
they
trying
up
to
in
tell
arms
you.
over it?
I don't understand how it could not be a machine. It's not man-made.
Because the laser goes, not the machine.
So lasers.
But I think that's a light, is what the chat's saying.
You guys have to. If 2 of you veto it, I'll change
so
it.
do you see why a
I don't
jet
feel
ski,
strongly enough about it to veto.
So
Do you
when
see
I
why
said
it-
flashlight earlier, you would have said no to that.
Do you see why a jet ski and a fighter jet are different than a laser beam? The jet ski goes.
Yeah,
The fighter jet goes.
machine. It's not nature.
Okay.
That's how I was interpreting machine. A man-made machine.
Right.
Laser beams don't just happen. You need to build a machine to make the laser beam.
Sure. But the machine doesn't move.
Yeah, like I was thinking of it more with like the laser part itself.
So if I were to
made.
like bullet wouldn't count.
Bullet would count because the bullet goes.
I think
So does the laser.
Right, but that's like a light. I don't know.
You think
I don't
it's
feel
too
strongly
similar
about it to
light?
veto it. I just
I'll let it ride. I'm just
Because then like bullet
Or just take
torpedo
bullets,
doesn't
so then
count?
The torpedo.
torpedo
Counts.
counts.
Torpedo.
like somebody
counts.
made the torpedo, like the beam of light. Like you didn't make the light.
So like cannonball wouldn't count.
Cannonball would count. Again, a physical thing.
I don't think it'd be a great pick, but
I don't understand.
So
they're all man-made.
So would laser beam work in miscellaneous?
I think it would work in miscellaneous.
Well, it's a machine though.
The beam is not a machine. A machine made the beam. I think that's my best definition.
They're one and the same. Like you click a button and then the light goes real quick.
How many laser beams you been using?
A lot. When I was a
I'll
kid,
tell you what,
laser beams.
I-
Like when you were a kid, if you didn't have a red laser beam, like that was the most fun thing you could do.
Burn
I
someone.
had
we have
laser
to play
beam
with
high on my
those.
list.
What's that?
I
had
like
laser beam high on my list, and I'm glad I didn't take it because I wouldn't want to get in this argument.
I like laser beam. I had it as another, but we can do it as machine.
I'll take the bullet train. The fastest train in the world.
It's a good.
Unless
pick.
you're telling me I have to take the engine and not the carcass of the train.
Bullet train's a great pick.
okay.
That completes your draft.
Yeah, Usain Bolt, Lion, Youth, and Bullet Train. Shout out to Japanese engineering.
Add. Tilo?
miscellaneous.
You need a miscellaneous, yes.
Something's fast. Sleep.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Close your eyes, it's over.
Yeah, it's over. You
I
wake
didn't-
up and that's it.
I didn't have that in my brain. I like that, though.
You like that little thinking outside the box?
Sleep. Okay, Tim.
Do you like it?
A deep sleep
do.
is the quickest
Yeah.
thing you can do.
Yeah.
It ends.
yeah.
It starts and it ends. That's
Yeah,
fucking.
that might
before
be
you
one of the
know it.
quickest things ever.
That's a little heavy, man. Phew. Okay. What do I need? I need a human.
You need, well, what was your third pick?
The Falcon.
Falcon.
Falcon. I didn't type it in.
Okay, so Bolt, Tim Locastro. Again, Manny is still on the board.
Manny Brooks.
Manny Brooks.
Manny Brooks is on the board.
Shout out Manny Brooks. I have one interesting angle. I'll play it. I was going to say auctioneers.
That's a person.
Yeah.
They talk real fast.
Oh, you're on.
I'm on humans.
He
Yeah,
needs to take
yeah,
his
yeah.
human.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
The auctioneer from Storage Wars is a fan of ours.
Sucking up to him always.
Or maybe the old guy from Storage Wars. He follows us. But auctioneer's good.
Talk so fast, dude. How do they do it? And you can understand them.
That's the key to it.
Is that a skill, or you think you're born with it?
Ooh.
You're somewhat born with it.
Yeah.
You
just
can
gotta
improve
keep
it from
here
a
and
certain
there.
point,
Yeah.
but I think everyone's kind of got a baseline. I think.
I mean, could I ask you the same thing about your speed?
Ooh,
Not the auctioneer
Good
from
question.
Storage Wars, someone else.
yeah. I think that's a good thing. You sort of got a baseline, then you can do stuff to adjust it up and down.
Build on
That's
it.
fair.
You work
Like you
on
Build
can't.
on it,
you,
yeah.
Some people's tongues don't fit in their mouth, and they're out on auctioneering. There should be data science on tongue to mouth size of auctioneers, and see if
Yeah,
there's
that's
it needs
that's
to be
analytics.
It needs to be 50% of your mouth. Like you can't have a big tongue.
Yeah.
Tiny tongue auctioneers. Okay.
Yeah.
BBD.
I'm also down to my human for the final pick. I have two. They're both coming from like the sports angle. I will take Ricky Henderson.
Okay.
All-time stolen base leader. Fun, which I've clearly, it's a big priority for me in this draft.
How many bases did he steal before he got thrown out?
for the first time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think by modern standards, you'd kind of be considered a bad base dealer because you got thrown out a lot.
Times are different.
Less than Tilo.
It's less than 29. I can tell you that.
For sure.
I don't know the number.
All right, so the final boards here. BBD, Cheetah, Jet Ski, Sex, and Ricky Henderson. Jake, Light, Space Shuttle, Falcon, Auctioneer, Tilo, Justify, Space Horse.
Last Triple Crown winner.
Did you say space?
Space Horse. I said Space Horse
Space Horse.
because I was reading Space Shuttle, Jake's draft. Himself,
Yeah.
Fighter Jet, and Sleep. I have Usain Bolt, Lion, Youth, and Bullet Train. I like my draft.
Tim, what else did you have on your list that did not get selected?
So I didn't really understand what miscellaneous was, so I had a few. I had Sonic, the Roadrunner, and Speedy Gonzalez, and the Flash.
That's
just
good.
in case we
Sonic
went
and the
cartoons
Flash
there.
on my board.
That's good.
I had a Marlin because I heard that was the fastest fish.
Yeah.
I asked Zach
I have
for any suggestions, and he just texted me Black Marlin, fastest fish. So I had it on my
I
I
board.
have a
rate-
sailfish as the fastest fish.
Different
If you did
Google
even
results.
an ounce of research and clicked one of the articles, Black Marlins are faster than the sailfish.
Well, I did a lot of research in case sailfish came up twice.
Wow.
It comes up on the Google thing, but Black Marlins are faster. Because I almost gave Zach
Google.
shit, and then I clicked a link.
I actually had the laser beam on there too because I read that was the fastest thing on Earth.
Yeah.
Laser
Where'd you have it?
I had it under miscellaneous.
He's spoken.
Anything that's built is a machine. So I'm confused by that. Laser beams don't exist unless there's a machine to produce the laser beam.
Right.
No, your argument's fair.
I see
agree.
the argument. Oh, breaking news.
Ricky Henderson's, he had one stolen base before being caught.
Damn.
Damn. Sucker.
Good run.
In people, I really wanted to take Michael Cera in Superbad.
Oh, wow. Fastest kid alive.
Fastest kid alive. But if you guys all took, like, if I was the last to take a person and
Right.
you guys took all the chalk picks, I really wanted to take Michael Cera in Superbad. Michael Phelps, I thought, was a good human.
Ooh.
Fastest in his
Field.
fastest human. And then Chapman, he was also
Oh, okay.
fastest to throw. I was trying to think of different categories than
Chappie
running.
is on my board.
Human-wise, I thought about Otani because you could do running speed, you could do throwing a ball speed. He's got speed versatility,
Versatile.
hitting speed. And then the other creative avenue my brain went down was rapping, and I think it's Twista.
I had Twist on here.
Yeah.
I felt lame. Anything that I like fully had to Google, I was like, eh.
Well,
Draft for you.
I think we would have guessed Twista because he was like the original or like our generation's fast rapper.
I have no idea who Twist is. He just came up in a Google.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you'd know some Twista songs.
I had A Good Time was my other miscellaneous. I really liked that. But when I shared,
That's a good one.
Yeah, when I shared that, when I shared my miscellaneous, A Good Time, Youth, and Losing Your Virginity, Youth got the biggest reaction out of everyone I shared it with. Because I think it hits like deep, like a different.
That's your core.
It's a different route. But I liked A Good Time a lot.
And not everyone's experienced youth. Not everyone's experienced a good time.
Yeah,
Well,
I wanted Wild Bill Hickok, but I don't think that would play. But quick draw.
Draw. That goes back.
Sleep was that didn't cross my mind.
Yeah,
That wasn't even on my list. I just realized I had to wake up at 9 o'clock, and I was like, "Wow, that came early today." And then I thought of it right when we were on here.
That's pretty good. That's
Good.
I love
pretty
that.
good.
Did anyone else have any other ones?
Let's see.
Well, most of the picks I was excited to make because again, I didn't know we were doing like categories that we had to draft from until I think 11:45. I got told. So I had a few I was excited about. McDonald's, fast
Ooh.
food. And if you're gonna go fast food,
a good
McDonald's is like the clear one in that
Generational.
category.
Yeah, the OG kind of.
I really wanted to get something to do with fasting, like the act of not eating. So Ramadan was on my board, Yom Kippur was on my board, Gandhi was on my board. I could have taken him as a person, played that angle.
You think Gandhi could run a little bit?
No.
No.
Never built up the muscle. Too much sitting.
Hummingbirds. That was another animal play.
I had
The
woodpecker
fastest, like wing.
as like an interesting. I was trying to think of an animal that's fast at something that isn't swimming, running, or flying.
Right.
So I had woodpecker. I was going to grab eventually.
I saw someone in the chat just said Yankees playoff runs, and that's kind of mean.
You should say Twins.
Twins would have
You
been
should say
really good.
Twins
yeah.
playoff runs.
Kind of mean. Kind of
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
Good shot at Trevor Plouffe, though.
Like that.
God.
Hey, Tilo. Well, how come they don't
Yo.
have a fastest around the bases in the All-Star game? Like they just, they invite.
They should. Why don't they?
Yeah.
There should be a skills competition before the home run derby. They should do infielders around the horn, outfield throw, and round the bases.
They did it in Little League, that hit, run, and throw. I don't know why they don't do it in the big leagues.
Did you always win in Little League? Like,
Ooh.
were you? Was there any kid in the town?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still got the little ribbons they used to give us at my parents' house. For running, I would win the running. I wouldn't win the throwing and the hitting, but I'd win the running.
Did you run track as well?
No. Baseball, little basketball, and football, and lower ages.
The track coaches never came over and were like, it's 100 meters. It'll be over.
So, I was like fast in high school and college a little bit. My freshman and sophomore year of college, I only stole like 5 bases one year and 7 the next, and then my junior year I stole 40.
Okay.
So it's sort of like it just happened over one off season or one summer.
When you're on first base or you're what goes more into you stealing? The pitcher, like this guy's slow to the plate, the catcher, this guy doesn't have a good arm, or just in that very moment you feel good.
That feeling good definitely has a lot to go into it, but I look at all the pitchers. I'd say the pitchers to home, their times, that has one of the bigger roles on it, and then actually stealing the base has a lot to do with just the confidence of knowing that you want to steal and being confident with it.
Is there a
But
cutoff
I'd say
on the pitchers to home? Like I don't even know that time. Like what's an average and what's like lights your eyes up?
if I see anything over like a 1-3, that lights my eyes up.
Okay.
There's situations where if it's like late in the game, one-run games, you got those pitchers slide step-ins. That's when they get down in the 1-2s. Then it's like you need to hit your A+ jump to steal the base. But we have all those numbers. We know the situations. Like the other night, there's a situation where there's 2 outs in the 8th or 9th inning. You got to get to second base as fast as possible, so you're going to steal early. Compared to if you're a starting pitcher and it's early in the game, you're a little less risky.
Are you excited if that pickoff rule makes it to MLB during your time?
Yeah, but there's no way that's going to happen. They can't allow that.
What about
There's no way.
what about the lefty balk rule that you have to step off to throw a pickoff? That might make its way.
You think?
That's
Then
the
you
most
just go first
confusing
move.
call. You know, if you go watch
You just
Andy
go-
Pettitte pickoffs, you just think they're all balks.
I grew up a Yankee fan. I just see Andy Pettitte pick so many people off. I hope they do that step off rule.
From Syracuse, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Jake's
Auburn.
got family there.
Yeah, Sis is in Cuse, Orange.
Yeah. Well,
Go
Who's
Cuse.
do you have like a number one catcher that's in your book, or maybe it was the first one that made you realize like I'm stealing bags in the show?
Yachty.
I don't have one off him. I remember we were in St. They come here I think this weekend actually.
Oh boy.
But we were in St. Louis and I had a steal attempt and whoever was hitting fouled the ball off and I thought I had my best jump and I was like, damn. I could have had him there. So I got to get him this weekend then.
Okay, we'll be
I like
tuning
that.
in. Hey, thank you for waking up
Yeah.
and joining us. This was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
I had a
Thanks for
blast.
battling
I
the
want to know.
tech.
Hey, I want to know who won the draft though.
All right, we'll get a poll out there on Twitter,
Yeah.
I think, and we'll
Okay,
do
cool.
like I think we should do anonymous and just the picks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
get a
that.
pick.
Of someone working on it. And then,
All right, thank
and
you
then-
guys. I appreciate it. I had a blast.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thanks, Tim. Go Snakes, baby.
Go Snakes. Let's go.
Let's go.
See you guys.
See ya.
Let's go.